I read where you said, boxing helped save my life. What do you mean by that?
5 of the fighters that I started with, all of them did.
All of them succumbed to the street violence.
Yeah, all of them got killed in the streets.
And you believe boxing is what saved you?
Yeah, boxing definitely saved my life. I could have been, I was younger than them, so I remember my coach Kenny jacking up a fighter, like, you gotta stay out the streets. And probably like a year later, he got killed. So it definitely saved my life.
Fighting out of Baltimore, Maryland, Gervonta Davis.
It doesn't matter what's going on. If you believe that you could do something, you could do it. Like, no matter what. I don't care if it's saying like it's too far away. If you keep driving to be that in life, whatever you want to be, then you can be it. That's what made me. All you need is yourself to believe in yourself and continue to work towards that goal. You definitely gonna get it. It may not be now. It may not be in a week, nor a year. But you can get there once you stay focused.
Like, when you know you got something like a big task in front of you, you don't really want to play with it because you don't want to have that, like, at the end of the day, like, I know I could have did better. I don't want to be in the sane, like, I don't want to be sane and stuff like no more. I don't want to be like have that target on my back. You know what I mean? So I like to play, like, lay low and things like that, and like chill for the most part. Be with people that's gonna be with me day in, day out. You know what I mean? I don't hang with no big group, no big entourage and things like that. I really hang with like selective few. I was fighting a lot. because I was the new kid on the block. My uncle seen me fighting outside of the house and he took me to the boxing gym. And I just continued to go there because I was getting the love in the gym that I wasn't getting at home and stuff like that. So I just continued with the gym. It wasn't even about like boxing, it was just like, it was other kids there, it was like father figures like Calvin, Kenny and things like that, and my coach Matt. But it was just the love that I had for them and the other kids, and that's what drive me like to stay in the sport.
You know, I know how to bite down and shut everything off. As I was, continuing to fight, it was like I was doing it out of love, like the love I had for the sport. It wasn't like what I can become or things like that. I just loved the gym. I loved my coaches. I loved like the other kids that was in there. So I really was so much love. I was so much in love with the sport. Then I got a little older and saying that I can make money out of it. I can actually make a big career out of it. So that's when it started getting like a job. So that's when I started taking it more serious because I know that, if I was, took it more serious, that I can, become big. And another thing that the guys that was coming before me, I was seeing like in the gym, it was my coach telling them like, make sure y'all stay out the streets and things like that. So I was seeing like both sides. Guys that was in the streets and my coaches yelling at them, telling them to stay out the streets and them getting killed. One of them was my coach's son, who started me off. So I knew like if I had 1 feet in the streets, then and 1 street in boxing, it wouldn't have been good. My main focus was to stay focused in the gym.
Everybody loved my brother, and I was the bad one. I was fighting a lot at school, fighting a lot on the streets. And, one time I fought in front of my house, and my uncle seen me fight, and he wanted to, turn something negative into positive. And so they brought us to the gym. When I went to the gym, I just embraced the love that the other kids and the coaches was giving me. That's why I actually stuck with the boxing. I didn't stick with it because I wanted to be a professional boxer. I stuck with it because I loved the love that I was given. I wasn't getting that love from my family. Anything I set my mind to, I can achieve it. And no matter what go against it, I can overcome it. And my coach was always telling me like, y'all can't go against this man. I'm my best when a lot of people go against me. When I feel like my back against the wall, that's when I'm at my best. I knew I was going to win, and in my heart I was saying I'm willing to give it all to die in that ring that night, and I wasn't letting him beat me. It could have been Mike Tyson that night. I would have knocked him out.
A rough background or rough obstacles that make you strive and work that much harder when you're doing whatever you're doing or when you're trying to get to a certain level. There's no friends in boxing. Out of all my fighters, there's been 2 fighters. Tank has been one of the fighters to say they got the mentality like that I have. My mentality is this: I don't have no friends in boxing. I may shake your hand, I may go out to eat with you, but you're not my friend. I'm trying to be the best, and I'm trying to get to the pinnacle. And I always install that in Tank.
This is what you're gonna see, the excitement that he brings to the sport. This is what the fans want to see. They want to see people get knocked out, and that's what he does.
To be honest, I work out to better myself. It's never to fight towards that opponent, because that opponent can change his style of fighting. But I just train to better myself. That's it. And when we go into the ring, it's just like you gotta adapt to whatever that guy bringing. I think that's important for me to go back to the city so other guys can see that I'm just the same as them. I worked hard to get where I'm at today.
I wasn't brought up off of love and things like that. I wasn't brought up off of like having 2 moms. Both of my parents in my household. I was raised by my grandmother. In that certain period of time, she started leaving the house, so I was basically raised myself till I got to the gym. Then my coach took over, so it was so much of me just loving the sport, and being around other kids that I was just happy to be able to box. So I was always humble. Even now, I be humble, because that's who I am. I just love the sport. Everybody needs somebody, even people that's, think they tough and things like that. Everybody needs somebody. Stay focused. You can become as big as you want. And that was my coach. My coach, no matter what was going on, my coach will always tell me, you can be big as you want. All you gotta do is just stay in the gym, stay focused, and it's gonna work out.
I didn't get here and just was like, I just want to be the best fighter. I want everything that come with it. Here, crowd, even if they going against me, I feel as though it's good.
Champion.